Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. We are studying chapter exports and imports of Pakistan, and our today's topic of discussion is imports of Pakistan, and the objective of today's lecture is to study and know about the main imports of Pakistan, especially oil. Students, we all know that imports are the goods which are brought into the country from overseas. Different countries import different goods according to the requirement and need of their country. Pakistan also imports different goods from other countries. Let's see what are the imports of Pakistan. Pakistan has to buy large amount of manufactured goods from overseas as well as oil, and Pakistan's imports are highly concentrated in few items, namely machinery, transport equipment, chemicals, iron and steel, fertilizers, edible oils, grains, pulses, tea, petroleum and its products. And among these categories, machinery, petroleum and its products and chemicals accounted for 53.4% of total imports. And in 2013 and 14, the share of 9 sectors in the total imports of Pakistan was approximately 80%. And these 9 sectors were machinery, petroleum and its products, chemical, transport equipment, edible oil, iron and steel, fertilizer and tea. So these 9 sectors made 80% share of Pakistan's total import. Now let's briefly discuss some imports of Pakistan, petroleum and its products. Pakistan has to spend a great amount of foreign exchange on imports of petroleum for its growing industry and transport and to fulfill energy requirements. Student, although petroleum or oil is also found in Pakistan, but it is in little amount and is not enough to fulfill the requirement of Pakistan. So Pakistan needs to import oil or petroleum from the other countries to fulfill its requirement. And there are so many products of petrol and gas which are being manufactured in Pakistan to lessen the amount of foreign exchange which is spent. So Pakistan imports oil, petrol, diesel and other petroleum products like plastic to fulfill its needs. It is the single largest import which is imported in bulk from Gulf countries, especially Saudi Arabia, and in 2007 oil worth about 456 billion was imported. That is the 1/3 of Pakistan's total import bill. So Pakistan spent most of its foreign exchange on the import of petroleum and its products. Iron and steel. Iron and steel are very important because of its significance in manufacturing and development of infrastructure. Iron and steel are very important in the development of industry and for the economic development of our country. So to fulfill the national requirement for iron and to run factories, iron and steel is imported in a large amount and it form a large part of Pakistan's import budget. Students, although there are a number of iron mines in Pakistan with good reserves, but like coal, much of it is low quality ore. Some high grade ore has been discovered in the far north, but the difficulty of transport in the mountains make it difficult to develop the mines. That's the reason Pakistan imports a large amount of iron and steel to fulfill the national requirement and to run its factories. In 2013 and 14, Pakistan imported iron and steel products worth $1,107 million. Machinery. Machinery is also very important in the manufacturing of different goods. Heavy machinery for different factories is manufactured in Pakistan. Electric generators and excellent quality machinery is imported to make different goods to make export of Pakistan, as a very big factory for production of iron and heavy machinery has been established at Taxila. So Pakistan spent $5,176 million on import of machinery. So machinery also forms one of the major import of Pakistan. Fertilizer. Pakistan is an agricultural country and Pakistan needs a lot of fertilizers to maintain the fertility of its lands and to increase the production of agricultural goods or products. Although there are many factories in Pakistan which manufacture chemical fertilizers, but the use of fertilizers has risen in farming, so a large amount of some fertilizers still have to be imported to fulfill the national requirements. And Pakistan imported $584 million worth of fertilizers in 2013 and 14. Tea. Tea is another item which is in the import list of Pakistan. Tea is consumed in large quantities in Pakistan. As tea is not largely grown in Pakistan, that's why Pakistan imports tea mostly from Bangladesh, Kenya and Sri Lanka. And Pakistan imported tea worth approximately $247 million. Edible oil, grains and pulses. A large amount of foreign exchange is spent on import of edible oil, grains and pulses. Pakistan spent approximately $1,608 million on import of edible oils. Pakistan usually imports edible oil from America, Sri Lanka and Malaysia. Miscellaneous, there are so many other goods on which a large amount of foreign exchange is spent. That may include pharmaceuticals, chemicals, transport equipment, milk products, dry fruits, electric goods, computers, pesticides, mobiles, cars and so many other. So all these are the import items of Pakistan that Pakistan has to import from the other countries. Here is a table that is showing the figure of imports of Pakistan in 2006. It is on page number 65 of your book. So all the figures are in million of US dollars. So let's see and find out how many foreign exchange was spent on imports of different items. Students, if you look at the table, you will notice that a large amount of foreign exchange was spent on machinery, that was 5,482 million US dollars. Similarly, petroleum and its products, transport equipments, chemicals, these are the main imports of Pakistan on which a large amount of foreign exchange was spent. Similarly, there are some others import items which may include processed or finished consumer goods such as food items. There may be cosmetics, toys, medicines, milk products, furniture, paper, rubber, dry fruit or pesticides, which so these goods may be included in the other items on which 5,753 US million dollars were spent. So these are the figures of imports of Pakistan in 2006. If you look at the table, you will find out or you will note that the edible oil, grain, sugar and pulses are on the import list. As Pakistan is an agricultural country and it can grow these quite well itself, why do you think it does not produce enough in the country? Why there is need to import such agricultural products? Students, though Pakistan is an agricultural country, it still imports edible oil, grain, sugar and pulses, and its main reason is the rapid growth in population. As the population is growing or increasing very rapidly, and the agricultural output in the country is insufficient. Similarly, there are some other reasons, as the agricultural system in Pakistan cannot cope with it because of different reasons. For example, there is zamindari system. Farmers used old methods of cultivation. The farmer of Pakistan are not literate. Illiteracy of the farmer is the main cause for not increasing the production of agricultural products. Similarly, the farmer of Pakistan are poor because of the poverty. They are not able to buy good seeds, fertilizers, and latest equipments. There is lack of use of latest techniques. So all these are the reason. Because of these reason, Pakistan has to import edible oil, grains, sugar and pulses as per requirement. So there is an urgent need to overhaul our agricultural system on scientific grounds to increase our output. So we should utilize the land more effectively and protect crops from pest, drought, flooding, so that we will be able not to export these items from the other countries. Here are the figures for some imports in 1996. Let's compare these figures with the import items of 2006. And students, if you compare the figures of 1996 with the figure of import items of year 2006, you will see that there is increase in imports, and the reason of this increase is mainly because of increase in population, rising standard of living and industrialization. Let's compare these figures so that we can find out where is the greatest increase and where is the difference the least. So if we look at the edible oil, it is almost doubled and still increasing. Similarly, if we talk about tea, there is increase of almost 3 times despite its cost. Imports of crops grown in Pakistan such as wheat, sugarcane is marginal and dependent on the annual harvest. These are imported only as required, so there is least difference in these items. Petroleum and its products increased almost 5 times as a result of industrialization and rising standard, as more people have cars, motorcycle, etc. Similarly, there is also great increase in transport equipments, and reason is again the rising standard, industrialization. More people are having vehicles like cars and motorcycle. That's why there is great increase in the transport equipments. Fertilizers increased 2.8 times, and in response to demand for more food and exports. So here we can see and we can easily compare the increase in different import items. Although the main reason of the increase in import items or its amount is the improvement in the living standard of people, industrialization and increase in population, but still there may be another reason that that may be the rising foreign exchange rates. Because of this, there may be also increase in the figures or in the amount. So that are the main or major imports of Pakistan. Students, Pakistan imports mostly comes from UAE, China, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Japan, India, America, Germany, Indonesia, etc. So these are the main import partners of Pakistan, from where Pakistan buys different goods like petroleum and its products, machinery, iron and steel, fertilizers, chemicals, and so many other things. So that's all for today. Here is your home task. Read the topic from the book and give the answers of the following questions. Question number 1 is, in the table showing imports for 2006, what goods could be included in other, and second question is which is the single largest import, where does the bulk of this come from? Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Take care.